Report from a Khuzait general to his war chief. We followed through the old sands of Aserai people. The air dry and hard, many men lost from heat and sand in their lungs. The city's beige and solemn, like old chiefs who sit by fires. The army was at 700 when we reached the besieged city in the south. Red was all I could see. Afraid we were too late. Thought it was blood. But when reds moved, gold and yellow showed, and I saw 500 men squirming about. They saw us coming and began preparing for battle. As we did, I saw a man on horseback ride towards us with 10 others behind him. He spoke the Sun Men's tongue, which I couldn't speak. He claimed to be Partia, the Red Man. I didn't believe him. The great chief of the south is set to call upon the souls who fall on the battlefield, which is how he never loses a battle. His hair made from gold, so his nation never is poor, and his hand cuts the earth, making it fertile. This was just a man, mortal as the men he leads. I told this stranger to surrender, for he should have been told that the armies of the Khuzait show no quarter to their enemies. He looked at me with a frown, as he looked to my army. I'm told one of his companions spoke of our pretty women and our strong drink, that he wishes to see them for himself. But it was not in the southerner's tongue, but rougher, like those of the men at the end of the earth. The stranger laughed and looked back at me. I hope we meet again with those things as well, I was told by my translator. But before I could comment, he rode back to his army. In a few hours we will fight, but I hold a feeling I cannot explain. He never asked for mercy, nor even a demand of our surrender, only a wish to meet us again and drink kumis and see our women. I don't know if it's fear or disappointment, but I am not looking forward to fighting the Southern General. It's as if I go to fight a brother. Hey everybody, it's Party Lead. Welcome you back to another chapter in the adventures of Partia al-Eat in Bannerlord. Demaya Castle has fallen to the Khuzait, and they march through our lands as if it were their own. Partia al-Eat is engaged in a siege at Ayakus, and from behind comes an army over 700 strong. The bloodshed will not stop. Even should Partia push for peace with the Khuzait, he knows that war will return, more violent than ever before. The sands will turn red with blood, Khuzait, Aserai, Ashkasi, and more. The matter is not of if, but when. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. When is really the question when it comes to the Khuzait. We knew it was inevitable, and if we are to play up our old, in-character friendship with the Khuzait, then it is certainly something that we have to think about, sort of how we want to go about doing that. I would love to try and convince many of these Khuzait lords to join us. Of course, there will be some fighting along the way. That is inevitable. That is the way of, kings and queens and sultans and emirs and all that. So some relations will certainly falter, such as the one probably against all the people in this army over here. But I really have to consider the long-term goals in this war against the Khuzait and how we want to approach it. Peace with the Khuzait is, again, going to be they're actually not that bad. Oh, interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. I was ready to read like a 2000 or something, but this means this and this. It must have slipped my mind between the two sessions, but this is, oh no, this always happens to me. I look at the numbers and I go, oh, maybe there's a chance. I mean, even our total strength difference, it's, yes, severely against us, but not as severely as it often has been. Could this army of 700 strong be, half the currently active force of the Khuzait? And if so, will they attack us right now? See, if they attack us right now, they're 735 versus our 516. As terrifying as it is to go up against the Khuzait like that, I would give it a try. You can see that there are 37 recruits, Sturgeon recruits. They've got 34 Aserai recruits. They've got, Aserai tribesmen. They've got, there are a few lower level units in here. They're not as low level as some of the Aserai battles we've been fighting, of course, and they're not as low level as some of the Valandians we've been fighting either, but they're not all, 700 riders. In fact, it's only 40 horse archers, which is still a large number. Oh, I think we might risk it. What is life without risks, after all? I think we might risk it. If they attack us, so be it. If they don't, then we get Ayakus, because the walls are almost done, right? The walls have almost been taken care of. The defenders are pitiful in number. So we can dive in here with minimal losses, maybe, let's say 50 to, let's say 100 losses. Let's be, let's assume the worst. If we are 400 strong, but we have the walls and towers and all that, then we might be, daunting enough to scare them off. And at that point, we could chase Temian's army over here in the hopes that it will begin to fall apart. They are very far away, as many of you in the council have pointed out. They are very far away from home. It seems they are establishing a forward operating base at Jemaya Castle potentially, but this far away from home, they might struggle to, retain resources. They might struggle to maintain cohesion and things like that, and we can try and capitalize on that. I think that's the route we're going to go. Sorry for that long ramble, folks, but it is in the present. I'm not talking about plans for, 10 years down the line. This is me planning out what happens in the next 10 seconds or so. I say we stick to this. Let's check on our party, see if anybody needs leveling up or hiring from the pages. Nope. Let's go ahead and see if we can't draw another to us. Let's go ahead and get Audhan coming to us. Tovier, maybe he can raise some more in his party. And what I would like to do is I would like to get somebody out there. Again, many of you suggested like Siga or someone is set out to form a party. Now I have been training up our engineer for that purpose, but that might be a long-term thing. In the immediate present, we might need to send someone else out, but obviously we can't do that while there's a massive army right next to us. So we'll hold off on that, but that suggestion has been registered, and I am thinking about it absolutely. Let's go ahead and we've checked our party. We've called Audhan towards us. It'll take him a handful of hours. Hopefully he'll join us. Oh, hopefully he doesn't get... Oof, this could be dangerous. We'll find out. Let's go ahead and continue the siege over here, though. And as the siege continues, folks, I just want to mention a quick apology for the delay in this release. Oh, great, they're saying back there. In the release of this episode, as always, a great way to stay up to date in terms of schedule updates is by following me on Twitter. Link is in the description down below, or you can join our Discord. I do make updates there too. In the announcements channel, hopefully I try to set up a system that'll hopefully work. But if you follow the link in the description down below, you can join our Discord, and updates will be in the Discord as well as on Twitter. Again, my apologies for the delay. Just wasn't feeling 100% in time to release, but hopefully the fact that it's coming out on Monday midnight as opposed to having to wait all the way until Wednesday provides some solace. Now, the reason why I paused, sorry, is because Talas just got taken prisoner by Audhan, so at least something's going right with calling him to this army. Hopefully that trend continues. Let's ooh, man, don't like that. Actually, reading Honoratus? I don't know if that H is silent or not. Reading their name, though, reminds me that it seems as though Calatild, okay, we're good. Calatild holds Jemaya Castle, which is interesting. I don't know if she's near us, though. Calatild, is she in this army? Last seen near of Castle. Because remember, she's, switched to join the Khuzait, and you can see she has Jemaya Castle. One of y'all pointed it out, spotted it in the notes down over here. Eagle eyes on some of y'all, I gotta say. I completely missed it. But see, the unfortunate situation is our relations are already so poor, and Calatild is actually very old as well. She might be dying soon. That's irrelevant, though. Relation is across the board with a clan, not just an individual person. However, am I really gonna wait to try and speak to her? Of Castle is, oh yeah, all the way up right. I remember now where it is. That is way too far away. Who knows if she's coming, down south over here and I can speak to her. I would like to, but the reality is we're probably going to take that castle back by force. Question is, does that happen next, or does it happen after I chase this army around? The thing is, I cannot leave this army 850 strong roaming around my lands. I cannot ignore this, which is why I'm saying I might have to like chase it, see if it falls apart. I mean, them staying here for so long, maybe they're losing cohesion. I need to take care of this ASAP before I can, you know, distract myself with either the Khuzait or the Aserai, because otherwise these guys will just take up all of my territory. They will conquer everything if I leave them free. Because again, we have some defenses set up, but not nearly strong enough to hold these guys back. And that is another thing that I need to seriously consider, is like, how do I get peace for long enough to actually strengthen some of these defenses? We've been trying to leave Audhan or Hekard or whoever free to go around and drop off soldiers and garrisons, but you know, well, you can see the numbers. At least Sanala has 226 defenders, but that's nothing against 800, right? So we have to take care of this ASAP. Let's go ahead and lead this assault, though. Let's make sure that we have our equipment set up properly. We do not. Glad I checked. Get that Executioner's Axe up in here. Where'd you go, buddy? I saw you. Well, there you are. Executioner's Axe, thank you very much. Oh, right, actually, this reminds me. It was pointed out that I might have a better way of equipping Dorian here, giving him one-handed as opposed to a polearm. That would be, yes, quite wise, wouldn't it? That would be quite wise. Let's go ahead and give him sword and board, so that when melee kicks off, he is using sword and board. Because again, he's in a ranged contingent. I don't know how I cacked that one up, I'll be honest. Don't know how I completely missed that. So yeah, sword and board, one-handed. Dorian, let's go ahead and get rid of... Well, he's got the one-handed bearded axe already. So let's give him a shield instead. Now, unfortunately, a lot of my best shields... Oh no, this one's actually not that bad. This one's not bad. I've been selling so many shields lately. He's got his thrown weapons. He's got his one-handed bearded axe. Could we get him a better one-handed weapon? 94 swing speed, 73 cut damage on the swing. I'm sure we have a better weapon. I could give him the rusty... Well, that's two-handed, rather. Sorry. We could give him a mace. Blunt damage. I wish it didn't have to be the same class of weapon to show me comparisons. 81 cut versus 73 cut. Just give him one of these. One-handed bearded axe. Veteran warrior's axe. See, because it's the same class, it starts to compare, but if it's a different type of weapon, it doesn't. Alright, let's go ahead and give him this. One of these is definitely worth having, I think. Should help his survivability. Watch, he drops dead. Knowing my luck. Alright, that's Dorian set up. Let's go ahead and lead the assault over here. A nighttime battle for the city of Ayakus. It'll be ours before the sun rises. It'll be ours before the sun even begins to peak over the horizon. Oh, look at that. I love a good night battle. I love when the torches are lit and stuff like that. My only regret is that I don't have things that'll launch fiery projectiles. That's cool. Have they updated these visuals? Or is it just this might just be my first time fighting a night battle in a very long time, I guess, but I don't remember this level of, you know, damage being on display. Alright, where are the breaches? There's one up over here, and there's one up over here. I don't think the Trebs are... I mean, this one might be able to get some shots in. You will be useless, and you will be useless. Let's get rid of you. Just the one set up over here. Yes, that sounds good. The battering ram back over here. We are probably going to be somewhere over here. We'll make our way up there, dive in, and again, hope that Aserai guides us and protects us and bring victory and glory to the Ishkasi people. Let's begin. Come on, men. The Ayakus will be ours. God, it feels... So, I love this animation of swapping to the axe. This just feels like there's so much determination in the way that axe gets, you know, drawn. With me, men! Onwards to Ayakus. Beautiful. I love seeing the first kill be ours. A couple of archers up over here, looks like. In we go. Ooh. Just barely cleared the caltrops there. Get off over here. Lots of ranged units. Let's get the sword and board out, I think. If I get up top over there and eliminate some of the range capabilities, I think that would be best. Our men have arrived. I am distracting all of the ranged units, which is really not bad. Not a bad contribution to have. Excuse me, sir. Oh, this isn't good. Not sure how that last little bit of damage. Oh, they are able to fire it. I was hoping to stay close enough to the walls that they wouldn't be able to hit me. Oh, there's a lot of them. I'm being swarmed by arrows. Let's move up top over here. Men are still doing okay. Whoa. I'm gonna get swarmed for sure. I might actually get dropped here. And that I cannot afford. That I cannot afford. I've scared them off. Oh, hello. Trying to get me from back over here. Oof. Alright, maybe I took a few more risks than I should have over here. Look at me. I'm more of a pincushion now than I was in that previous battle. Alright, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Get some work done over here. This battle's pretty much done. They're fully surrounded. Chasing off some of the, I can't even call them stragglers. They've given up pretty early on in the fight. Up the walls they go. Excellent, excellent. No one's left back there. These men are all coming up over here. Beautiful. That top right corner is looking absolutely great. We have taken some losses. I think mostly wounds, not that many deaths, but I might be mistaken. I mean, I definitely drew some attention. Oh, man. I just feel my eyes burning standing in that smoke. We definitely took a lot of attention. You can see it on our body over here, how much attention we took from the archers. I'm sure we saved many lives just by doing that. Well done, men. Well done. No quarter for the Craven. Okay, lost 35. That's actually significantly better than what I'd expected as the worst case scenario, so that's good. Quite a few leveled up as well. No one important died in that battle, not that I noticed at least. Hopefully I didn't miss anything, but that is excellent. 35 down, 63 wounded. That is good. Those are good numbers. Those are good numbers. That's sustainable. That's sustainable. Let's go ahead and level some of these people up again, leveling up right away, because if we get thrown into a very scary and dangerous battle, I want to make sure we've got... I want to make sure I'm looking at the right numbers to compare. Let's put it that way. We do have a pretty strong ranged contingent, which I'm hoping will give us advantages against the horse archers of the Khuzait. The Khuzait are terrifying. There's no two ways about that. They are a terrifying force of nature. They will probably cause us a lot of trouble in every single battle we fight with them. Go ahead and take all these prisoners, because we are going into a city here. It'll be a ransom broker. They will cause us trouble, and I am very nervous, but I can at least seek some solace in the fact that we have a fairly strong ranged contingent. They are very capable, they're very high-ranking, so we should be able to whittle down their horse archers if we have the terrain on our favor. Not something I want to, experiment with, obviously. We also have a decent... We don't have a decent cavalry contingent. Oh, what? Our cavalry contingent is actually rather pitiful. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, wait, nope. I did what I always do. I was looking at the prisoners for myself. So I've got about 17 cavalry. 4, that's 20, let's say 20 plus another 4, 24, 28, 37, 49. So about 50 horsemen when Audhan arrives. I still need more cavalry. Look at that. These guys have, oh my god, 77 horses. Plus another 42 horse archers. Yikes. Anyway, before I forget, over to the Tavern District. Get these watchmen over here. And before I forget even further, I want to go ahead and manage town. Nope. I always go to manage town first. Actually, I should, because train militia over here, please and thank you. Before I give it away to somebody, probably Audhan. Maybe Heckard. Heckard was actually here. If Audhan gets Jemaya Castle, then Heckard should maybe get Ayakus. We'll toy around with that. But to the keep, manage the garrison here. Let's go ahead and drop all of these watchmen off. Let's go ahead and leave behind the trained archer, militia veteran archer. And again, I don't know how much of a difference this will actually make over here, but I guess I'm going by the theory of every little bit counts, right? Every little bit counts. Mercenary guard, I kind of want you guys with me. Anybody else I can leave behind? Garrison of 24 isn't really all that much, obviously. But I'm hoping, again, once I hand it off to somebody, they will, others will also leave their own soldiers behind. Now, over to the tavern once more. Choose prisoners to be ransomed. Let's get rid of all those tier 5s that we won't be able to recruit anyway. A couple of you, got you, and you. Quite a few, actually. Imperial Legionary up here as well. And one more I need to get rid of to be within my limit. It does affect... Let's go ahead and drop, I think, a bunch of the tribesmen, maybe? No, the militia spearmen. There. And let's get rid of you as well. I missed you. I want to be more than just below my limit because it does slow us down, and plus I want to have room for others. Especially if we can get some Khuzait horse archers or something, or even some Khuzait lancers, and get them as prisoners and then rank them up. Or rather, recruit them, I mean. That would be better than having, you know, a bunch of militia and whatnot being dragged along. All right, ransom you guys off. A little bit of money. No roguery, unfortunately, but that's okay. And if we stay over here, we can also take a look at trade. Maybe we dump some of our loot. It's been pointed out that I need to just start dumping loot. Every time we end up somewhere, I should just dump a bunch of it. It'll make it a lot easier to deal with when we deal with it because it'll be less of it at any given time. I do not disagree with that at all. We just have so much junk all the time. These guys have a fair bit of money. But yeah, I think they should help us kind of keep all this mess in check, as it were. Just dump all this stuff off. And that way, every time I have to do it, I have to do significantly less, right? Save us a lot of time that way. Save us a lot of time that way. All the way down to here. You as well. Want to make sure I have... There's the northern cap that I want. Alright, cool. You guys too. Yep. I've got 2 northern fur caps. I forget which one's the right one. We're okay, though. I'm not going to fiddle with that right now. Still a fair bit of money to be made over here. The other thing as well, though, it's not just about keeping our... like, getting rid of junk. It's also about making sure we have enough money so that when the opportunity comes to speak with a lord, I would absolutely hate myself if I succeeded all the dice rolls, you know, caught up to a lord who wasn't in an army, succeeded all the dice rolls, convinced them to join us, and then didn't have enough money to do it. Oh, that was just giving away some stuff for free over here now. How much did I give away for free? There. Leave you with one more thing over here. Well, dump a bunch of these off. There we go. Dump you and you. Or let's get rid of you, and I get rid of the things that I have like only a couple of, cleaning up the space over here. 25 left over. All right. Maybe leave them with a little bit of gold, right? Leave them with a little bit of money. Anything I can pick up from you? Mules, not really my idea of a good time. Some food. I do have a fair bit of food over here. We'll pick some up, just to leave them with a little bit of a cash injection, so that they can buy stuff when, you know, food and stuff arrives. I wanna make sure they're not completely broke. I'm gonna get some beer over here as well. Not as good as our beer, but beer is beer, I suppose. Okay, done here. Excellent. And we will wait here for some time until we heal up at least a little bit, and then we'll see what Temian's army over here does. Oh dear. We're not able to smith right now, right? Yeah, we are tired. We're all tired. So depending on how long we have to wait here, we might do a little bit of smithing. These guys aren't moving, that's for sure. These guys are not moving. Oh, there they go. Okay. Oh no, Odhan. Stay safe, my friend. Dorian gained a level. What was he up to? Okay, he gained a skill point in stewardship again. You know, I'm telling you guys, this is something to consider. His stewardship is 58. If I pump up his tactics with this focus point, I'm just saying it's something to consider. If he becomes our engineer, though, fortifications are much stronger when he's the governor. Imperial Fire can build fire versions. Well, I can already do that. Armor craft, that's his own thing. A personal benefit. Siege engines have more hit points. That's helpful, but when's the last time we really needed that? Heavier siege engines. Bombardment damage against other siege engines increased. Okay, that's not bad. Wall breaker increased. Okay. See, up over here, things start to get interesting. That is long-term thinking. I like the idea of molding Dorian the Scholar into Dorian the Warrior. Let's see, Siga. I wouldn't mind having Siga be the person in charge or anything either, but leveling her up will take longer. She's already level 18. Whereas Dorian, level 11, right? He's a lot faster to level up, a lot faster to teach, a lot easier to mold. You know, I think I'm going to do it, folks. Let's go with tactics. Stewardship, I don't have to pump up because even though it's maxed out, he will still learn it just extremely slowly. Tactics, though. How do I improve his tactics? Because unless he's, like, fighting battles on his own, he's not really going to see much improvement. It's a kind of a rough situation, I guess. Let's try it, though. And the thing is that even though he's our engineer, I'll have him in my army whenever I'm going out for battle, and so his skills should still help us out, if I'm not mistaken. And I might be, but let's go for it. You know what? It's a fun experiment. It's worked out pretty quickly as far as stewardship is concerned. I'm going to go ahead and double down on this. I hope y'all don't mind. I know there were some differing opinions in the comments, and I've absolutely taken them into consideration, but I definitely want to try this out. I feel like it'll be an interesting adventure for us. Meanwhile, some prisoners, it looks like, are willing to join us. Yep, some Aserai skirmishers. Very well. Okay, Aldan, are you going to make it? Pulling these guys away. It's not bad. I'm at 19% health. I believe you have to be at a minimum of 20. No, even that's not enough. I believe if it flashes red, you're in trouble. Oh, man. I feel like I need to give chase over there. I see, now we're okay. Alright, stop waiting. Try smithing over here. I believe we have energy now. This would be like, in headcanon, it's what we did overnight. You know. Okay, let's go ahead and smelt. Dorian, you can maybe level up a fair bit over here. Let's go ahead and find that rusty executioner's axe. And this isn't alphabetical either, is it? Not. Of course it's not. Gotta, like, rely on my patience. Southern, nope. One-handed, nope. I'm sure I've scrolled past it already, and I'm sure many of you are pointing at the screen and yelling, "Party, how did you miss it?" No, 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 none of these, none of these. I'm just gonna give it, like, one more try finding it, and if I miss it, then so be it. If I miss it, then so be it. Like, mainly looking at the image, which is maybe gonna be my downfall. Come on. Where are you at, buddy? Northern spiked. There we go. Nope, that's my regular executioner's axe. Don't want to smelt that. At least put them together or something. Yeah, I actually don't see it. Is it because it's rusty? Oh. You know what? I think so. I don't see any rusty or... Huh. Yeah, I think that might be it. Interesting, I like that. That's a good way to control, you know, what you can get. Well, we'll smelt some stuff anyway. Dorian, are you going to learn anything here? Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Now, I have been told that it doesn't really matter what we do in terms of getting pieces. Now, Dorian, actually, we can try and forge something with you. Try and forge a two-handed axe. Sorry, two-handed axe. See if that makes a difference. I mean, nothing worthwhile over here, I imagine. But also an opportunity for Dorian to improve his skills even further. And he might actually succeed at this. And if we're lucky, it'll unlock a bunch of interesting pieces for us. Go for it. Okay, I'm fine with calling it that. This isn't really a particularly special weapon. This is a practice for Dorian. And we haven't unlocked anything, have we? No, let's try that again. Not a particularly difficult thing. What if we give him something more difficult to produce? What if we give him something a bit more difficult to produce? Because I want to either train him or unlock, you know, things. Let's go with a two-handed sword. Honestly, that's one of the hardest things we have available is the, I think at least, the two-handed sword. We've had Leotold smithing, which he will continue to do as well. Fear not. Fear not. Alright, there we go. Stuff. Okay, forge that. Not me, please. Dorian the Scholar. Go for it. I mean, wait, what happened here? Merchant's Blades. I'm wondering if I should, like, comment it as a lesser one. I'm not actually sure, statistically speaking. Well, let's just call it, let's not insult Dorian in this way. He's a scholar, right? Seeking to learn new things at all times. Maybe he's been spending some time with Leotold the Smith. We'll brand it the same. 20 skill points in smithing is now 44. That is what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, it did not bring with it any new, like, two-handed axe heads or anything like that. Fair enough, fair enough. We can do the same for ourselves as well, right? Try and forge similar blades. We've got plenty of resources. Actually, the fine steel is dropping a little bit. I believe you are tired. You are indeed Dorian, Siga the Shield Maiden. Let's go ahead and refine... Not refine, sorry, but smelt some of these fancier weapons. Northern Spiked Battle Axe, potentially. The Fine Steel Spatha. Again, we want that fine steel is why we're doing this. Go for it. Gain those skill points. Excellent. And again, this is another way to unlock parts, right? It's like... Hoping. Hoping. Down your narrow Fine Steel Cascara. Let's go for it. Fine Steel Long Cascara. Gain those skill points. Slightly Ridged Flissa. Is she tired? Yeah, she's tired. Fair enough. Go ahead and get myself forging some of these fancy merchant's blades, right? Ooh. Missed some of those earlier, I think. By the way, again, for headcanon's sake, this is kind of like happening overnight as we rest after that battle, while repairs and stuff are all going on. That's when all this is happening. I can't imagine seeing Audhan get chased and then doing this while that's happening. But we gotta work with the game a little bit and build our headcanon from time to time. Let's forge. Let's try it ourselves. Let's see what we do for ourselves. Not the greatest. Not the greatest. Merchant's Blades. This is, again, not one of the iconic named ones that I want to create, but okay. Unlocking some parts. There are some named ones. I want to make one especially after this war with the Aserai is done. And when I mean done, I mean when that final battle happens, if you will. When it's all over. I want to celebrate that. Hey, green for handling. Beautiful. I'm good at some stuff. I'm good at some stuff. Don't think we're seeing any luck with what we want primarily. Leotold, let's get you smithing some of these. I mean, he'll obviously do a better job of it, I suspect. Don't have all the required materials. Oh, we're out of charcoal. Okay, fair enough. Fridina. Actually, it's not Fridina. Who was it that... There we go. There we go. Excellent. Leotold, let's get you forging. Come on now. Oof. Some tough negatives. I mean, he's still not at the perfect level, but well enough. Gained a level. Excellent. Layered Bronze Dagger Guard. Pigmented Steel Scimitar. Chalice Pommel. Ooh, two-handed axe head. There's one. Okay. Okay. But I thought it just said I unlocked a two-handed axe head. I thought it just said I unlocked this, but I guess that was a lie. Fair enough. Tired over here? We are. Leotold. Get you back on this, buddy. Any fancier... Again, the Merchant's Blades are like a line of blades, if you will. It's not like one specific approach. That's why I've got the plural at the end. It's the Merchant's Blades. And the many various blades of the Merchant, so to speak. Alright, let's go ahead and give this another shot. Merchant's Blades. Wow, that was not that great. But gained those skill points. Mace head, iron flissa blade, okay. Alright, unlocking some stuff over here. Bardiche head, okay, fair enough. Gotta rest. Valkyria is tired. Everyone, I think, is, well... Fridena can still get some work done. Fridena, what should we do with you? This would be a waste of resources, in all honesty. Let's go ahead and smelt some things. Again, helping our carry capacity and stuff like that, right? Helping a bunch of things, rather. Not smelt our own weapons by mistake. With the ones we've manufactured. These are all ours. These are all ours. Again, using that fine steel. And I know maximizing wealth is javelins, I know, but that's not really how I roll, as I'm sure many of you are familiar with by now. Some pitchforks and stuff, spatha, anything. Alright, I'll just take anything at this point. You. And those skill points. Anything else? Anything with better end results is the end of that sentence. Go. Hatchets. Don't need that. Iron scimitars. Oh, we're tired. Alright, fair enough. I mean, we did a little bit of leveling and everything there. That was not bad. And if we take a look at our inventory, I really hope that our most valuable items are still all of these merchant's blades. Yeah, okay, excellent. Yikes. That is a lot of money to be made. That is a lot of money to be made. But let's go ahead and take a look at our characters really quickly. I believe Leah told you'd leveled up, right? Ooh, I've leveled up my own smithing as well. Steelmaker, I can refine 2 units of iron into 1 unit of steel and 1 unit of crude iron as a byproduct. Or Curious Smelter, increase the rate of learning new part designs when smelting by 100%. Yes, Curious Smelter it is. Let's go with that. And I might want to give the same thing to Dorian as well. I mean, ideally it's like different things, I suppose. He's not even there yet, though. Efficient charcoal maker or efficient iron maker. Let's go with efficient iron maker, because charcoal maker we already have someone. Character can produce crude iron more efficiently by obtaining 3 units of crude iron from 1 unit of iron ore. I don't know when's the next time we're going to have to do that, but you know, when the time comes, we'll deal with it. You've leveled up, let's up your smithing. Makes sense. We've never had a chance to spend a focus point on Leotold the Smith. I think it's only fair the first one we do is on smithing itself. We're done there. Okay, excellent. Now we can leave and chase after this army. We are really only 463 strong. Oh. There's Unkib. There's Temion. Odhan still has 107. Okay. You gonna chase me? How fast are you? 2.9 versus my 4.1. We're 4.1 with this many. Okay. Odhan, like, triangulate. Oh. Oh, that happened a lot sooner than I had anticipated. I thought we were going to spend a large chunk of today chasing these guys around, but no. Alright, well, first of all, bless you. Ataku, sorry. Who do we even... I don't even know where to begin with the Khuzait in terms of our relations. I don't think we've really built that many with the Khuzaiti clans. The Khuzait clans, Khuzaiti. I wish I could... Can I? No. I wish I could hover over the clan names and see my relations with them. But you're... I don't know how Khuzaiti you are, buddy, but fair enough. Montag obviously is not worth speaking to ever. Tamian over here, we don't get along. Tulag. A lot of people we have, like, no relations with at all. Some here and there, especially the Valandians, or the former Valandians, we have some relations with. But overall, it's zeros across the board, which I would rather see than negatives across the board, obviously, so I will take this happily. These guys have been collecting clans, haven't they? These guys have been collecting clans. Alright. Okay, good stuff. Mostly okay. Now, who is here? Are there any people worth speaking to? Taslur was one worth speaking to. Ataku. I didn't see your name come up. Achaku. There we go. No, Ilatar is the one in charge of them. Temian, Honoratus, Taslur. Let's see, Temian and Honoratus. Temian, are you in charge of anything? You are, okay. And Honoratus. You are not. Alright. So Temian and who was it? Ooh, we got... There's still a lot of them packed in here. Alright, let's let them spread out a little bit. They're going to be able to chase us now, which is the unfortunate thing. They'll be disorganized for a bit, maybe, but they'll be able to chase us now. and instigate a battle. See what I mean? Pressure's not good. This is not good. I should have stayed in Ayakus. I think Aldahan is too far away to join us here. About to be, what, 400 versus 700? This is not good. This is not good. Trying to figure out what we can do over here to maximize our survival. How are you not, like, disorganized or anything? You got nothing for me. I don't know if they split apart or if they, I don't know if it was cohesion falling apart or if they split apart on purpose to chase me down over here. Oh, we're gonna have a fight. That goes almost without saying. We're gonna have a fight over here. The question is, will we have any other fights after? Or are we Valandian Heavy Lance? Get you involved over here. We can still try and get away. Again, we can sue for peace. I would like to get Jemaya Castle back. Man, this is tough. This is tough. This is a tough decision. I could let them keep Jemaya Castle for now. Just deal with the Aserai, focus on the Aserai, and then declare war on the Khuzait immediately afterwards. I think I might have to do that. Now, let's see. Let's see. If I go this route, owner of Ayakus, sure, let's go ahead and give it 2. 50-50 split, are you kidding me? Heckard has Medeni Castle and Jakulan. Okay. Aldhan has Ukba Castle and Kasira and Hongard Castle. Heckard will get another castle. So he'll have 1 city, 2 castles. Aldhan has 1 city, 2 castles. So Aldhan he's got that slight advantage as well. So fine, we'll give this to Aldhan, and then the next castle or whatever we get will go to Heckard, I think. Alright, Aldhan, take good care of it. So hard to pick when there's only so many lords to pick from. If I had more, then I could spread everything and, do like everybody gets 1 of each, or everyone gets 1 and 2, or what have you. Khuzait, can we have peace? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I should have taken it when the opportunity was there. Peace with the Aserai would not counteract the cost of peace with the Khuzait. Let's see if having a conversation reduces the the impact of that peace treaty. We might be spending a lot of our wealth over here. Ooh, I don't know. Stop there, stranger. I bid you peace. At least until I find out who you are, anyway. Slur. Slur. Worth speaking to. I am Partia, and who are you? I am Taslur of the Yenserit. Our clan has loyally served the Khuzait Khanate for generations. That's not promising. I know your name. I hear you took Ayakus. I did. You watched me do it. You may fight us, but many of your men will be killed, and you will probably lose. Yield and spare us both the unnecessary bloodshed. Say your hand. Perhaps we don't have to come to blows. I'm going to try and speak to him about Manchug. Failing that, I think we make peace, no matter the cost, because the alternative is far more expensive than any amount of gold. Your liege Manchug is not worth of your loyalty. What are you saying exactly? I am the rightful ruler of this land, and I would like your support. I don't even like you. You expect me to discuss something like this with you? Oh, 5% success chance. Oh, this was foolish. You must know of my reputation. You know that it's not in my interest to betray your trust. So, of course, that was ineffective. No, that is not enough. I gave an oath to my liege. Indeed you did, Taslur. But as a devious... There's nothing over here that really works. Mercy, honor, generosity. I mean, I could try and still play to his sense of honor, not that he has any. Again, that overlap is more if I had the same trait, things would match. I say we try. Manchug is not known for keeping his word. Oh, what do you know? Okay. Might be correct, indeed. I've always stood by Manchug. Whether Manchug has stood by me or not is another question. We have been together in many wars, including many against your people, the Aserai, I should add. Put your interests and the good of the realm first. There's too much at stake for that. Okay, promising. I see. You are somewhat outnumbered. Even if I agree with you, it would be wise of me to wait. I have a strategy to win. My strategies always work. Eventually. Wow. I see. I'm simply not comfortable discussing this with you. We came so close. We came so close. We came so close. Wow. Can you imagine? Okay. Let's see. If we fight this, if we lose, that'll be the end of us. That'll be the end of us. I'm just trying to really think this through over here. Peace will be expensive. They know they have the upper hand. Peace will be expensive, potentially unaffordable. Oh man, these are scary parties, and Audhan was not close enough to join us, unfortunately. Peace means we don't get to keep Jemaye Castle, but that's temporary. That's temporary. Stay your hand. Perhaps we don't have to come to blows. Our realms should make peace. Alternatively, we just part ways, but then I can't attack them for 10 days and we still have an issue of 800 Khuzait soldiers marching through our lands, so that's not the answer. It's either peace or nothing, so our realms should make peace. Hurts to do, but it's the right call. Alright, let's see how expensive this is going to be. Oh my god. Okay. Oh dear, okay, like 500k or something? Wow. 657,000. That is basically all of our wealth. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. That was what, 657k, right? 657k. What if? Oh, look at that. It actually makes a difference. Oh, that makes a big difference. 657k. Trying to remember that. Guaranteed I'm going to forget. Any more of these merchants' blades? There we go, couple more. Nice, nice. These are actually, you know, good bargaining chips. Any more? I think there might be, I think that might be all of them, actually. Okay, okay, okay. How much does that change the price of peace by? Yeah, I guess that's everything. All right. So it used to be 657k, and now it is... Come on. 570. That's about 80k saved. Well, closer to 90. Let's say 80. That's 80,000 saved. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seriously? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If they all sell for 20k a piece... That's 140,000. So they're actually worth more to sell. The question is, can I sell them? How many places will buy them? How many places can afford them? That's the question. That's the question. Versus the effort to actually produce them. 9k made up for one of those blades. And those blades are easily worth 20k a piece, right? Get rid of you. Seven. I wish I could like type in a number here. I think we just pay them. I think we just pay them and sell the blades to make money instead. We'll find enough cities to do it in. Ayakus is obviously not an option, but we'll make this money back. Again, it's probably 650k, and I just can't get the number right where I need it to be, which is, again, why I wish I could type. Come on. Give me that 650. Ah, fine, 652k. Man, it hurts. Can I get anything off of them? Just to balance it out, right? There. Just to balance it out. How about your cow? No. One cow too many. Well, there it is. That's the price on all of our lives. 652k. In return, we get 9 steppe horses. I guess that's reasonable. That's reasonable. We'll offer this. Just looking at his face. There's no option here. The other option is death. The other option is death. Barter offer accepted. The Ayakus and Khuzait have made peace. I must leave now. It was good to meet you. Come see me if you need anything. Tislor... we came very close to convincing him. And he would come with Hakon Castle, which he would lose almost immediately. But we came very close to convincing him. Now, they are all here. We are at peace. Who else do we want to speak to? Because now is the opportunity. Tulug is the person in charge over here. Where'd he go? There's Tulug. Come on. Come on. See you in here, buddy. Excellent. Partia, it's been a while. I suppose it has. I hear you took Ayakus. I did. There's something I'd like to discuss. Go on. An alliance through marriage. We've spoken about this before a lot in the comments. Perhaps it's a good way to that is a strong alliance to make. Clan tier 6. You know what? We speak of being friends with the Khuzait. This feels like an interesting build-up on the peace. It reminds me of the peace between the Mauryan Empire and the Seleucid Empire, where as a part of the peace deal, lands were exchanged and given to the Mauryan Empire, but the Seleucid Empire got a bunch of war elephants, and, if I remember it correctly, verify this, I'm not 100% certain, I'm like 90% certain, but apart from the war elephants, the Seleucid Emperor also got, either he himself or someone in his court got to marry a Mauryan princess. Something like that. I don't remember the details exactly, but it kind of makes me think of that. I wonder if... Let's try it. I would like to propose an alliance between our families through marriage. Whose hand are you offering? My brother? I've actually known my brother for a while. Right? And does this mean I give up my brother? I wish I knew exactly how this was going to turn out. But an alliance is an alliance, I suppose. Okay. Let's see. Alia. 18. I have no idea how marriage works in this game. We got 2 Attis the Falcons over here. What's up with that? Oh, this is doubled up for some reason. Najin, I mean, if I can't give up Najin right now. I need him, even though we maybe have been having some sibling rivalry going on. I need him by my side. I need his numbers by my side. I cannot risk that. Ugh. Suppose the hand of Alia. I was looking for a suitable match. I would be honored to be considered. We are considering offers. These things are not rushed into. Okay. Something I'd like to discuss. An alliance between our families through marriage. The hand of Najin instead, then. I would be honored to be considered. Considering offers, they're not things to be rushed into. Okay. I'm not sure what that means, but fair enough. Something else I'd like to discuss as well. Candidly, what do you think of your liege, Monchug? I'm the rightful ruler. I would like your support. I barely know you and you're asking me to talk treason? Yes. Yes, I am, Tulug. He's lacking valor and lacking generosity. I say we take a risk. You may know me as a man of honor. Bah. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. Hoping for that critical success would have been big for us. I gave an oath to my liege. Monchug is not known for keeping his word. Apparently, Monchug is not known for keeping his word. That is 2 for 2 on that one. Monchug is a friend of mine. I cannot imagine betraying him. These are neither of these are ideal, rather. You lack valor, right? And generosity. Put your interest in the good of the realm first. There's too much at stake for that. Yeah, I don't think this is going to go very well. You are somewhat outnumbered. Yeah? Huh? You don't say. Better to die fighting for a just ruler than to live under an unjust one. That has been one of my core principles. But again, as far as honor is concerned, okay, you know what? You're sure. Let's go with that. No luck. No luck. No surprise there. Very well. All good. All good. I must leave now. Come see me again soon, Partia. You hear? I like this man. Doug, I like him. I'm trying to figure out like how we pursue these conversations of our friendships. Who else is over here? Siga. I don't know if she's someone in charge. No, she's not. Oleg is. Taslur, Ulag, Branak. Branak. It's a good name. I like that name. Not in charge, though. I don't like that name enough, then. Honoratus, we said he's one to speak to, right? I thought? No, I guess not, actually. Oros is, yeah. But we also have over here Achaku, Rindor. Rindor is the one in charge. Okay, cool. Where are you, Rindor? Let us speak. Really an episode about diplomacy, isn't it? Yours is not a face I know. What is your name, stranger? My name is Partia, sir. May I ask your name? I am Prinder, a chieftain of the Battanians. I know your name. I hear you took Ayakus. I did indeed, and there is something I would like to discuss. Go on. Well, candidly, what do you think of your liege, Monchuk? What are you saying exactly? I am the rightful ruler of this land, and I would like your support. Ah, yes, you barely know me. You know that I took Ayakus. Man, this guy's getting old, too. We don't really get along or anything. He is not merciful, but he is valorous. You must have heard of my deeds. I speak to you as one warrior to another. Less of a chance of a critical success, but you know, let's go for it. Bah. It's worth a shot. Worth a shot. I give an oath to my liege. Monchuk is not known for keeping his word. And that's 3 for 3. Good to know that that's basically always a success. Yes, you might be correct. Monchuk and I have been through a great deal together. Listen. Put your interests, the good of the realm first. There's too much at stake for that. Wonderful. Wonderful. You are somewhat outnumbered. Even if I agree with you, it would be wise of me to wait. You are known for your valor. Fortune favors the bold. Together, we will win this war quickly. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Ah yes, you are totally right. I am indeed, and he has a castle. This is going to be expensive and probably useless. Very well. You've convinced me that this is something I can consider. Now, he's not going to come with his castle because we're at peace. If I can convince him. This is a dangerous step, however, and I'm putting my life and the lives of my people at risk. I need some sort of support from you before I can change my allegiance. 3. How much? Port. Oof. All of our money isn't enough. All of our money isn't enough. All of our swords aren't going to be enough either. Let's see. Let's see what we can do over here. I need this. You know what I mean? I need the extra numbers. I need the extra nobles. I need the extra armies. I need this. Can you imagine being completely broke? That'd be ridiculous. Oh, we can make the money back pretty quickly, though. Wow. What else can I possibly give you? All of my iron scimitars, bump that up a little bit. We have some valuable weapons, I think. And some useless things as well. Again, like I said, I need this. Desperately. Propose, come on, where are the more valuable things? Iron Flissa. What about the sword over here? The slightly ridged Flissa over here. Militia mace is not very valuable, but it's something. 119 jagged spears. Oh, that helped ever so slightly, giving him all 119 of those. Again, a lot of these things aren't really worth much, right? Got that armor as well. The helm piece that I've kept for a while. Got a couple more of these blades too. And more iron scimitars, not gonna help. Well, it helps, but just not visibly, you know? Here, this is a lot of our potential wealth going away. There we go, the Western Crown helmet. Nothing, I got nothing. Spatha, arrow sword, keep you guys going as well. I could just go for the auto offer, see what it puts together. I might just need to. Wow, really? Even with everything? Even with everything selected? Man, that hurts. That hurts. All I can think of is how, if I'd just been able to adjust the numbers on that peace deal, I might have been able to convince him. Wasn't I literally just earlier in today's session talking about this exact situation? This exact situation? Man, that hurts. Alright, well, I can't offer, by the way, unless it's filled up. I can't offer. So it's not like I can say, hey, I offered something and he said no. Cannot do what you ask. I'm not surprised. Well, at least we know the next time I speak to him, I've checked all the boxes, so it's just a matter of having the right offering. Much as that sucks, there's an opening there. We just have to hope that he's not in an army, and he's not extremely fast, and he's this, that, and the other thing. Man. My luck. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Temian, did we speak to you already? I forget now. Can't recall. Speak to Temian. I think that's everyone over here. That's worth speaking to, I mean. You might as well butter Temian up. Artia, it's been a while. Indeed it has. We don't really get along, but maybe we can change that. I did take Ayakus. There's something I'd like to discuss. What do you think of Montuk? Our chances of success here are minimal at best. This man is valorous, not honorable. I was like, honorous? Honorable. And he's generous. Valor, generosity. You heard of my deeds. I speak to you as one warrior to another. No surprise there. Not comfortable discussing this with me? Fair enough. Well, I know that Monchug is not known for keeping his word. Man, even people who don't like me agree to that. I see. You've been through a great deal together, I understand that, but put your interests and the good of the realm first. Amazing, interesting, love it. You might be correct. We're somewhat outnumbered. Even if I agree with you, it would be wise of me to wait. You're known for your valor. Fortune favors the bold. Together we will win this war quickly. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I never have any luck in catching these people, and now when I have all the luck, I don't have any of the wealth. You are totally right, he says. Of course I am. I've convinced you. But this is a dangerous step. God, man. Oh my god, you can't help but laugh at a situation like this. You really can't help but laugh at a situation like this. As much as it hurts, we know that Temian and Prinder, these are powerful clans of the Khuzait. Powerful clans of the Khuzait are willing to join us if we're able to put together the money. And the time. Cannot do what you ask. I hope we get to speak again, Temian. This is no joke. Tamnu, Shabalzamur. These are both Aserai castles. Lavenia is, imperial castle, but, you know, soon to be Ashkasi. Wow. 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 At least there's peace with the Khazate, finally. Now the problem is that might mean war with somebody else. We need to make very quick work of the Aserai here. There's only a matter of time before Britannia or Valandia declares war on us. We're currently... I don't even remember now our situation as far as tribute is concerned. 1457 is what we're spending daily. There's going to be more piled onto that, for sure. We have to make very quick work of the Aserai, get that job done, and then maybe we chase after some of these Khazati lords and try to convince them to join us once more. Again, I should maybe write down the names, Prindor and Temian. Now, who was the other one as well that we almost convinced? I will check it out on playback, but if you can leave a comment down below if you caught it before I did or as I did, then feel free to do that as well. That'd be super helpful, folks. Thank you very much. But I'll look at playback as well and note those names down as our primary sort of conversation targets for the Khazate, with or without war. And the Aserai, I mean, I don't know if I'll catch any of their nobles, but that is something for next time, I suppose. This really ended up being a very diplomacy-heavy session. I hope you all don't mind. We had one siege battle right at the opening. We had the smithing. We had trade. We had, well, we're about to have a garrison drop-off and things like that. And we had conversation. Lots of conversation. We nearly died here. With all things considered, we nearly died here. Let's head back to Ayakus. Let's get Audhan and others to drop off some of the soldiers over here. These guys are now free of their, war duties, so to speak, so they'll probably roam around for a little bit. And I am able to check as well, again, if we're able to make even a little bit... No, that's not going to be nearly enough. We need to amass more wealth again. It's wild how quickly that just disappeared into thin air. What would have been another option entirely is I could have just made peace through a tribute and then attacked Jemaya Castle, saved the money, ended the tribute, but that seems very dishonest, and that doesn't seem very much like Partia, which is why I didn't want to do that. Again, we role play here, we don't role play, right? I like to get into character and try and think along the lines of a character, and I like to think we've stuck to fairly honorable approaches, and I've always said, like, the Khazate, sort of this made-up, in-character friendship with the Khazate, I want to reflect that as well. So while that would have been an option, I had a couple of issues with going down that route. This adds a whole different element to our playthrough right now, a whole different challenge, which we'll overcome, I think, pretty easily. We're losing some money at present, but a visit to Kasira, the conquest of Hubyar, some trading, the money will be made back. A couple of battles with a significant amount of loot and financial, like monetary loot as well. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. I still can't believe 2 conversations succeeded today. Folks, I hope you enjoyed the session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, and how I go about doing it. And as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, I bid you farewell.